Hi everyone, it's Cheryl from Cheryl's Paper Creations, and I've got a new album to share with you today. This is a design team project for Lucy at Tresors de Luxe. Pan out a little bit. This is a custom order, and it's a wedding album made with Scrapberry's Happily Ever After collection. And it's mostly all pinks and purples and whites. And I did a lot of silver on the album. On the cover, I used a purple or a lavender applique that I cut up, and I'll show you the applique. And then I used some Prima pink flowers and some Wild Orchid Craft lavender roses. And this is a silver frame that I had in my stash. And this is one of the buttons that came with the paper collection. And then this beautiful rhinestone rock crystal trim is from Lucy's shop. And I'm just in love with these rhinestone trims. And then what I did was I ran some bling down the side with a little button from my stash. And on the spine, I have a beautiful wedding bell brooch from Lucy's shop, and I use, the spine is 5 inches wide, and I used some lace, some 6-inch wide lace, which I'll show you, and then I covered it with a white applique from my stash, and then I also ran some white lace down the side, and that was from my stash as well. And this is the lace that I used down the spine. This is from Tresors. And this is the applique. And I really got a lot of mileage out of this applique. I cut it up in several places on the cover, and then I also had some left over to use with my flower clusters on my pages. And she sells these in pink and lavender, and she also has a great assortment of appliques in her shop. Okay, for the first page, I did a pocket with some lace trim, and I've got some flowers there with a button from the collection, and then I have a rhinestone decorative piece from my stash. And I have a photo booklet, a photo mat, and a tag. And I did the same, as far as the photo booklets, I did the same amount on each page. So this album holds, well, I think it holds 45 photos. And here I used lace along the pocket and along the trim. And all of the laces that you see in the album are from Lucy's shop. And then there's a handmade dragonfly there. Here's my photo booklet. Photo mat, journaling tag. Here are my diagonal pages, and I ran lace down the sides of the pockets with pearl trim. Photo booklet, photo mat, and a journaling tag. And of course the journaling tags are blank on the back. It's also the same on this page. And here's an example of what I was talking about. On this page, I've got a pocket with some of Lucy's lace, and then I had some of the applique left over, and I used one of the buttons from the collection with some flowers and some twine. This paper had a lot of cut-aparts to work with. Okay, on the next page, I did a magnetic flap closure with some of Lucy's beautiful lace, and I put some pink roses on top there. And there's a button from the collection. And when you open it up, it's a cut apart that says "Love is a wonderful thing." And then another cut apart with some wedding rings. I love the hydrangeas. Being originally from Cape Cod, hydrangeas are one of my favorite flowers. This spread is really pretty with the purples. Here I did a belly band, and I used some more of that applique with the lavender Prima flower, and I also used some of the bling from the rhinestone trim on the cover. I've got lace down both sides of the belly band. Heart to heart. The purples and the pinks and the greens go very nicely together, I think. Now on this page, I used some of Lucy's beautiful bridal lace that I had left over from another album. And I did a flower and pearl cluster. Got my photo booklet, photo mat, and my journaling tag. I was very pleased with the way this came out. And I love this page too, this spread. This is a diagonal pocket with some of Lucy's lace, and then I had some scrap lace which I placed my flowers on. My photo booklet, whoops, photo mat, and a tag. And here, I love this lace here. I put some little purple mulberry flowers down the center of it. There's so much you can do with laces. I'm loving working with these laces with my albums. And here I have a waterfall with one of the cut-aparts and a handmade dragonfly. And I'm not going to open it. Well, I will open it. I was going to say I wasn't, but I will. It's all the same. And it'll hold 12 4x6 uncropped photos. And I used some, this is just generic lace from my stash. And finally, on the last page, I have a flower cluster with a button. This collection came with metal buttons. And then I ran some lace across the top. Got my photo booklet, my photo mat, and my tag. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you visit Lucy's shop for a beautiful selection of laces, rhinestone trims and blings, and some of her appliques. And don't forget to use my discount code Cheryl10 for 10% off your purchase. And I will be back soon with another album. Thanks for watching. Bye now.